Just wanted to say a few things and follow up. It's kind of afterward. I haven't written anything down, but it seems like so I saw someone on YouTube who was thought they were worshiping the devil. The devil, God, God create the universe is absolute, mathematical, and compassionate Jesus. And the devil, whether that story about being kicked out of heaven is part myth, part real, or what the devil is something who is so manipulative. I don't think she even knows what she's worshiping. I do know what she's worshiping. I think what a lot of young people or people since the early 70s are worshiping right after one terrible incident in 1969, the end of the hippie date, or the kind of thing, and the end of it, and worshiping without even having experienced enough life on them to really know they're asking for help, really, and so worshiping the dichotomy or the opposites issue between the survival instinct and the suicide instinct. Pretending to be real nasty, but they really need help. And there's a whole, now we're turning a whole generation of people who are between the age of birth and 30. I mean, everybody is needing psychiatric help and medications. And one time I went up to Beth Israel, I think it was. Everybody in the hospital was being sectioned. Everybody. Section 12. I said, why? What's the reason for this? So if everybody, there has to be two groups of people to do this to make it successful. This turned this into a joke, a kind of a way. It's not a joke, but you have to have people who are doing the psychotherapy and people who are being psychotherapized. Everybody's being psychotherapized. The country, the whole world. So people are outrightly saying things that are forbidden to say and commercializing it, and then other people are getting sectioned because they can't say these things without getting sectioned. These things are in everybody. What's wrong with being honest and merciful and kind and compassionate and loving? Having Christmas on Earth. What's wrong with saying something true if it's in everybody? And why make it something that is not part of being human? And then the younger people react to this with furiousness, and they portray themselves as so they kill people, kill themselves, and they're really they need help more than anything else, and what they're really fighting is inside them, and it's the instinct for survival versus the instinct for suicide, which come from the same thing, come from totally opposite things. And it's a new, it's morphed into something else, something very dangerous. And so what we're having is these massive mall shootings. Someone is naively portraying it artistically, and other people are mercilessly using prejudice most of the time to commit horrible acts. So keep on doing what everybody's doing, what the powers that be are doing, and everything's changing this, and the shit is gonna hit the fan. I mean, in a big way. It's not right. And you could have Christmas on Earth. You should be honest. Say things that Just be honest all the time. And be kind and generous. Don't try to manipulate people. Don't lie to them. Don't use people. Create belief systems that are avoiding the real issue. You have to evolve your own self. These people are too young to be having completed systems of belief. So not system, that's a bad word, but not systems, but ways of life. So they're gonna, through court orders, rearrange everybody's neurotransmitters, and he asks you 3 questions. Danger to someone else, you take care of yourself. Danger to yourself. But you wouldn't be any of those things. You aren't any of those things. Unless they try to help you. The people create the problem. Afterwards. And you go to court. You have no chance of winning. The doctor always wins. So you're not even really going to there. You're not even there. You've already lost. That takes away half of your ability to be creative, to express yourself. Deadly for us, growth of a society. Deadly.